With this one here, we need to factor this one. And the reason why it looks so complicated is because we have two different variables. I've got an m here and I've got an n here. Well, we haven't done those in the past, but we're going to factor this one in the exact same way that we've done the previous ones, only with one slight variation. We'll kind of go through that. The first step that I want to do here, and it's going to sound weird, is we're going to actually put this one out of order. This is in alphabetical order. We call that standard form, M, N. N comes after M in the alphabet. So that's why we would normally write it here. And I'm going to put those out of order. So notice how I put the N first. And that seems weird. But there's a reason why I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you why here in just a second. If we do a traditional quadratic, we find two things that multiply together to give us C, but add together to give us B. Okay? So two things that multiply together to give us C, and C in this case is 9n squared. But it needs to add together to give us B. Well, B in this case, if we just view m as the variable, the coefficient would be 6n. So it would be a negative 6n, okay? So negative 6n, and it has to add together to give us negative 6n, but multiply together to give it give us positive 9n squared. So what multiplies together to give me positive 9n squared? 9n times n. That works, but it doesn't give me a negative 6n if I add it, so that doesn't work. What if I made them both negative? No, negative 10n, so that wouldn't help me. 3n times n? No, that would give me a positive 6n, but I'm close. So it should be negative 3n times negative 3n. Okay, so that is my, these are my two factors here. So now I just solve it like I would a traditional, I shouldn't solve it, but I should factor it like a traditional one. Okay, I've got m, that's what starts it. And then I just write down my two factors, minus 3m, minus 3n. Okay, and so this is just m minus 3n squared. Okay, the same thing written twice, it's just squared. So really, we're kind of doing it the same way, only we're kind of adding an n at the end of it, if you want to think of it that way. That's pretty much the same way that you've done it in the past. So while these look daunting, they're not too bad. Okay, we're still two things that multiply together to give us C, but add together to give us B. And we still write those out.